Lennox Lewis versus Hasim Rahman in the match, held on November 17, 2001. This is perhaps the most iconic knockout of his career. Fighting a rematch against Rahman, who had surprisingly knocked him out in the first fight, Lewis ended the match in the fourth round with a massive right hook, described by commentators as a one-punch knockout. This strike allowed Lewis to reclaim his belts.
They're telling him not to counterpunch. Boom! They're telling him not to counterpunch. Boom! Will Rahman get up, or have the tables been turned? Is it reversed? 7, 8, 9. It's over. Lennox Lewis got revenge. Stood up here, instead of jab and right hand, it was hook and right hand.
And you know what? The old saying, never follow a puncher around.
And Rahman did.
Rahman made the fatal mistake. I'm going to follow you no matter what you jab me or what, I'm going to follow you.
Well, Rahman has spent months saying he had no respect for
Lennox Lewis versus Donovan Ruddock in the match held on October 31, 1992. Ruddock, who had managed to go 12 rounds with Mike Tyson at the time and possessed a terrifying could only last 2 rounds against Lewis. Lewis completely disrupted Ruddock's balance with his right straights and finished the fight at a very early stage with crushing power. This match is one of the moments where Lewis announced to the world, "I have arrived."
Второй раунд. Смотрите бритву. Хорошая двойка. Потрясла. Рудdock пытается броситься в такую отчаянную атаку. Еще справа в разрез. Ну и это второй нокдаун. Пытался драться с Ленноксом Льюисом. Еще несколько. И идет вниз.
Lennox Lewis versus Andrew Golota in the match held on October 4, 1997. The fight, which started with high expectations, lasted a surprisingly short time. Lewis attacked with incredible aggression right at the beginning of the first round, cornering Golota and landing consecutive punches to end the match in just 95 seconds. The Polish boxer didn't know what hit him.
Lewis starting off with a jab, Emmanuel Stewart claiming his fighter's jab is quicker and better than ever before. And they spin back out into center ring. Right hand over the top by Lewis. Golota momentarily stunned. Left hook by Lewis. Golota goes down. Only the second time in his career that Andrew Golota has been down, and he is extremely wobbly as he gets up. Lennox Lewis has a tremendous opportunity for a first-round knockout here.
Yeah, I don't think Golota's ready. This is over. This fight is over. The referee should stop it already.
Cortez gave Golota a lot of time, but he has absolutely nothing as Lewis pounds him to the canvas again.
He won't make
That's it. That's
all
it.
over. All
Tremendous statement by Lennox Lewis.
over. A big statement.
Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson in the match held on June 8, 2002. This was one of the most anticipated heavyweight bouts in history. Although Tyson was nearing the end of his career, he was still dangerous. However, Lewis used his reach and jabs perfectly to slowly wear Tyson down and finish the job with a right cross in the 8th round. This knockout certified that Lewis was the greatest of his era.
Is that so far, it's clearly the aggressor inside the ring.
Those right hands. Lewis keeps that up. That fight is gone.
Again, you understand? Not many people can do that. You understand? Had a knockout past the 7th round.
Lennox Lewis, triple Mike Tyson.
Lewis unloaded. Lennox Lewis trying to finish.
Highly motivated to come into this fight, hoping that this fight would
Got hard. No, you can't take that from him.
Big right hand from Lewis. Lennox Lewis cements his
5. Lennox Lewis versus Michael Grant in the match held on April 29, 2000. At the time, Michael Grant was seen as a candidate for Lewis's throne, with his 2.01-meter height and undefeated record. However, Lewis practically wiped his younger and larger opponent off the ring. After knocking Grant down 3 times in the first round, he knocked him out with a terrifying uppercut in the second round.
There, you need Vaseline.
Lewis lands an uppercut and Grant goes down. Thunderous uppercut.
Fighter.
Second fight in a row in which Grant has been knocked down in the first round. Second time he'll have to work to survive the last minute of round 1. Lewis lands a right hand on the top of the head. Grant trying to fire back. Ropes held him up. Mercanti will count again. 2 knockdowns in the round.
Lewis has still got to be. Whoa!
That should do it.
That's it.
That should do it.
That's it. He's broke his legs.
I don't think Grant will get up from that. Well, here it comes. He's going to try. And Grant makes it up. The kind of fortitude he showed in surviving the first round against Galata. But Grant still doesn't have his legs, and Lewis is just teeing off.
That's the thing about big guys fighting. There's not a lot of room in the ring for them not to cover up and start grabbing and
And Lewis landing the uppercut again, and he punches Grant into submission for the moment with the uppercut. Lewis missed the uppercut, landed the right hand.
But Lewis got a little taste of Grant's power that time also.
And for the moment, Lewis looks punched out as he lands another uppercut and floors Grant for the 4th time.
5, 6, 7.
This time I don't think so.
9. That's it, my man.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. I got it. The plan to attack Lennox Lewis just backfired.
Big time.
Need to be conservative. Let the fight go along. Get some advantages. He didn't do that.
The punch with which Lennox Lewis finally bested Evander Holyfield last November was his right uppercut. The punch with which he finished this fight was his right uppercut. People are going to begin to learn you don't give Lewis a chance to throw that punch when it matters.
Boy,
Well,
good fight for heavyweights.
That was exciting, wasn't it?
And what a bravery for Grant.
Oh, man.
Where did he get the heart? You get a paycheck, he deserves it.
yeah.
Well, you got fireworks. We waited all year last year for fireworks in the heavyweight division, and we finally got them here.
Well, this is one of those games where 4